To see my son come across the street with a rock in his hand, I think at that point I just lost it.
The woman being hailed the Mom of the Year for giving her 16-year-old son a licking for taking part in the Baltimore riots is speaking out.
You will not be throwing rocks and stones at police officers.
Mother of 6, Toya Graham, appeared on CBS this morning and spoke about how she was home watching live TV coverage of the violence when she recognized her son Michael taunting police.
I recognized the baggy sweatpants. He did have the hoodie on and he did have the face mask on, but it was something about those sweatpants he had on.
She ran to the scene and gave him a dose of tough love. The drama was caught on camera, and now millions of people around the nation are cheering her. Check out today's New York Post front page. Send in the moms. It was another night of confrontation between cops and protesters in Baltimore as police tried to enforce the 10 o'clock curfew and take control of the streets. They moved forward, and the crowd moved back. But that didn't stop some from testing the patience of law enforcement. Most residents respected the 10 o'clock curfew and stayed home. But some refused to leave, and the streets remained tense and explosive. Plastic and even glass water bottles were hurled in the air, and cops responded with smoke canisters, followed by tear gas when the crowd refused to disperse.
Everybody please go home.
Stephen Fabian was on the scene.
You can see a large plume of smoke behind us here. The police moving forward, giving everybody out of the area. And we're past the curfew at this point. 10:25. Yeah, you want to get out of here. Things really got out of control. Again, this was past the 10 p.m. curfew. So watch. We were almost hit by a car right there. And I think it's time to get out of here.
Come on, get out of the way, man. Get out of the way.
Don't touch me.
Well, you
I didn't touch
stop
you.
blocking my camera.
And there was this tense moment. Geraldo Rivera getting into it with a protester during a live shot on Fox News.
You're making a fool of yourself.
No, I'm making a
You're
fool
making
of
a fool of yourself.
Then the Maryland State Senate Majority Leader Geraldo was about to interview gave him a piece of her mind.
We want our people to go home, but we also need the media to move back because this is just inciting people.
So you tell me.
With tension rising, reporters and photographers made a hasty retreat, taunted the entire way.
Journalists are running like mad right now.
And there's this extraordinary scene being played out this afternoon at Camden Yards, where the Baltimore Orioles will play the Chicago White Sox. The stadium is usually filled to capacity with 45,000 fans, but not today. No one is allowed in. The game is not open to the public. That's a first in the history of Major League Baseball. And presidential hopeful Hillary Clinton had this to say about all the unrest in Baltimore.
Violence has to stop. But more broadly, let's remember that everyone in every community benefits when there is respect for the law and when everyone in every community is respected by the law.